So I had a really militant view on this when I was younger, where I had to, as I got older and more mature, I got a bit wiser and I had to dial that back and learn how to play the game more and just, how to do what I want to do, but at the same time be respectful of others and understand other perspectives. And that comes with, I think, maturity. So initially, I definitely lacked that. It was the same thing, with friends. Anybody who wasn't on the same page, anybody who wasn't on the same path was just cut. That was it. I was okay cutting all relationships. And that would also extend to family. If they were, if I felt like they're holding me back from who I need to be or what I need to do, or if there were naysayers or if there was negativity in the environment, I made it my job to eliminate negativity. I took on Jim Rohn as my first real mentor. I really took his teachings to heart when I was young. And I had a mentor in real life who was directly mentored by Jim Rohn. So she passed on a lot of the teachings. She would tell me things that happened behind the scenes in closed door meetings. And she had that real experience with him. And she would pass that on. And then I would watch all of Jim Rohn's videos and trainings and audiobooks and all of that and get as much as I could. One of the things he used to say is stand guard at the door of your mind. Right? You got to stand guard. And when I was younger, I used to literally picture like a Roman or like Spartan, guards at the door of my mind. So protecting against any kind of information that was negative people, whatever it might be. So I had a very militant outlook towards that, which I wouldn't recommend nowadays. I would say that evolved to just limiting time with certain people. And then eventually, at a certain stage, the reality is you do outgrow certain people. That's just the reality. So goes back to priorities again. I feel like this entire conversation is around priorities. What do you want to do? Do you want to be the fun guy who's hosting parties and has all the friends come over and keep that same circle and continue to do what you've always done? Or again, from my perspective, I feel like I'm holding myself to always better and better standards. I have a few friends that are friends since childhood that are still my best friends to this day, and they always will be. That's different. Business never comes up in that conversation. I don't care if I'm a billionaire and they're not, it doesn't matter. Right? So that close circle that's like family. That's completely different. But when it comes to, having a million friends, I'm just not interested in that. I have business acquaintances. I have people in my network, and that's what that is. So I feel like that's a good way to manage. Because you see a lot of people get derailed as they get more and more successful. They have all these yes men, yes people in their circles. And we've seen it with athletes, with all kinds of famous people, right? They get completely derailed because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to control their environment.